Welcome to Community Corner. I'm David D. Rick Taylor, and my two friends are.
Hello, my name is Aaron Connie Castle.
And guess what? I'm Ryan Nicholas Gray.
Today, our guest is Partner Bowles, a friend to all of us, and is active in the parent support group, currently serving as the president. His knowledge and encouragement to those with disabilities is evident by his serving on the board and expressing his skills and personal story as a guide to others. He has lots of great information to share with us. And our viewing guests, let's welcome Paul.
Welcome, Paul. Welcome to our show. Welcome,
Thank
my
you.
friend. Welcome.
Paul, please tell us a little bit about yourself and your family growing up.
Oh, wow. Let's start back. I'm not a native Michigander, and although I've lived in Michigan longer than anywhere else in my life. I'm from Selma, Alabama originally. Graduated from the University of Alabama, Roll Tide. In 1973, I got married during my freshman year. I spent 20 years in the military, serving with lots of fun places like the 82nd Airborne and the 3rd ACR. Retired here in Michigan. I've actually now lived in Michigan any place, and my wife and I have lived longer than any place in our life. I have 3 children and 9 grandchildren.
Cool. Whoa, that's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful in itself. And I am on my 3rd career. The military first, then an automotive consultant. And for the last 6 years, I've been an investment advisor, financial planner with numerous companies, but currently with ING, soon to be Voria.
What college work did you do? I mean, what types of jobs are you able to seek?
Oh, let's see. If I understood, what college? Like I said, I graduated from the University of Alabama, but then I've got a master's in counseling and student personnel administration from Western Michigan and a master's in accounting from Walsh College. So I could work in a number of fields, primarily financial services, or I could also work in the consulting field as far as innovation, process improvement, change, cost reduction, those types of things, which is what I did with my previous company. So I enjoy working for myself and working out of my home.
Cool.
Really, Paul? Really? Oh, please tell us the name of the organization to which you are president.
I'm currently the newly elected president of the board for the Down Syndrome Guild of Southeast Michigan.
So could you explain to our viewers what is Down syndrome? What is that? I'm curious.
Without getting into a long medical definition, it's a genetic disorder where you have extra chromosomes,
Really?
which affects cognitive and motor skills of newborn infants. It's very diagnosable today. Can be diagnosed with a blood test, and that's both a boon and a bane.
Wow.
What and why did you get involved with this group, and why?
I've been involved now, this is probably, if I remember correctly, this is probably the 4th year. I got involved because I met a lady named Paulette Dunges, who's one of my clients, and she introduced me to lots of the people and to the organization, and I was actively seeking to work with not-for-profits. And, you know, to whom much is given, from whom much is expected. And every individual, every person in the community is a special individual. And, you know, too many of us get so busy in our lives we don't take the time to stop and think about helping others and pay it forward. And that's why I got involved. I mean, I'm at a point in my life where I want to be paying it forward, and I want to help others pay it forward. I want to help others succeed in life. And I think success is not necessarily having a 7-figure paycheck. Success is accomplishing your goals that you've set for yourself. So I just want to see people do that.
And please define your role as an officer of the group.
As the president of the board, it's more of casting an overall vision for the organization. It's also helping with the governance over the organization. I work with the 3 other primary officers, the vice president, the treasurer, and the secretary, to help the organization move forward and keep it functioning. I run, obviously, the board meetings, and I also oversee our executive director, Paulette Dunges, and help her with her day-to-day activities and make sure the organization's moving in the direction that we want it to go, and helping as the board cast that strategic vision of where we want to be 3, 4, 5 years from now.
Okay.
Ryan?
What you do, it's vital. It's very important. People with disabilities understand that their agency can help them, and what your organization is doing is very important. I think it's wonderful. This guild is doing so many things to help people to find new ways of doing something. Paul, it really makes me feel happy that you guys are doing something that's amazing. So, do you work with organizations, the executive director and board members?
Yeah, we work with the other board members. We work with a number of national organizations. The
Oh.
primary organization we work with is DSAIA, Down Syndrome Affiliates in Action. But then there are 2 other national organizations as well that we're affiliated with, NDSS, and the third one slips my mind at the moment. But
I know.
DSAIA is primarily the one we work with.
Well, it's very interesting. David?
Who sets the meeting agenda for the groups?
I have input to the meeting agenda, but all the board members are welcome to bring items to the agenda, as is the executive director, and our meetings are always open to anyone in the organization. So anyone who's affiliated with the Down Syndrome Guild is always welcome at any of the board members' meetings. They can put an agenda item on if they'd like.
Ryan?
How often do you meet in a will?
The board itself meets monthly. We meet on the 3rd Thursday of the month over at Beaumont Hospital. Beaumont was kind enough to provide us a meeting room. And then we have a number of subcommittees that meet on a regular basis as required. For instance, the Step Up for Down Syndrome Walk that's coming up, that committee is meeting monthly right now and will soon go to bi-weekly meetings.
Ryan?
Cool.
So just tell us the age span of the folks that you support.
Wow. Cradle to grave, truly. We work with expectant parents. We work obviously with newborn parents. In fact, one of the neat statistics is we've touched 120 new families in the last 3 years as far as newborn children. And then our oldest member is 53 years old.
53 years
Yeah,
old?
so
Wow.
there's an age span. Our programming right now is primarily the 0 to 26 age range, although we're looking to expand to serve more of the adult community as well. So
That's amazing.
Besides programs for children, that are the programs for parents. If so, please list them for us.
absolutely, there are programs for parents because parents need a break.
They do, I know.
We do a mom's night out. We do things such as dads. The dads program is for the dads, obviously. Right now we're looking for a new leader for our dads program. But that is to help the dads get away as well. We do SIBS, we do lots of different programs for the families themselves. And we have little 15 different community groups where the moms or the parents can get together and discuss things locally within their community as well. So
I was wondering how my father for the dad's program.
if you would be interested in taking it over and helping run it, I'd love to talk to him.
Oh, perfect. Aaron?
Yeah. Are there dues to participate in the support program?
No, we're a non-dues paying organization. We do not collect dues. We do accept donations every year from those that would like to make donations, but we support our organization through fundraising activities, not through a dues system.
Okay. That's cool.
Ryan?
Thank you, gentlemen. Paul, so where do the funds to operate this Down Syndrome Guild come from? Funding sources.
They come from a number of different sources. Obviously, they come from donations from the members of the organization.
Okay.
They come primarily from a couple of major fundraisers that we do each year.
Okay.
The golf outing, we do a couple of different golf outings each year, And the largest single fundraiser, it's a Step Up for Down Syndrome Walk, which will be September 20th at Troy Woodside on Rochester Road.
Hey, I know exactly where that is.
You do?
Does your group coordinate activities with other similar groups in the area?
Actually, we do.
Explain.
We are coordinating with FEDS, which is Families Experiencing Down Syndrome. And that's the Macomb organization, with the Salina organization, with Lansing, with a number of Rising Star Academy and lots of the other local organizations in the area. And we try to partner up as much as we can to support each other and support each other's program activities and give our families more access to more programming, so, by partnering.
Aaron?
Yeah. Is there a national organization for Down syndrome?
Yes, that's the organization I was just talking about. The one we affiliate to is the National Down Syndrome Affiliates in Action. That is our national organization, and they have just started something new, which is a certification program, and we hope to become, in the next couple of years, a certified organization under their umbrella.
Wow.
Ryan?
Thank you, gentlemen. Well, tell us about the national goals. Tell us about the national goals.
National goals, go across a wide spectrum. It's all about inclusivity and what that means, and that's sometimes hard to define, but being included in the community. It's about awareness and creating knowledge of Down syndrome within the community. It's also about providing adequate services and program for children and adults with Down syndrome. All of those are target goals that we're trying to, the national organization is trying to achieve, and obviously help the local organizations become stronger, better, and more aware, and more financially solvent, and grow.
Locally, share with our audience the name of this group's major yearly fundraising activity.
Wow. Okay. When you think of our fundraising activities, like I said, we've done lots of different types of things. We're getting ready to start something new, and that's going to be once monthly breakfasts at the office, where we're hoping to bring in business leaders and other leaders from the community to expose the organization to them and make them aware of the organization. Obviously, the golf outing. In the walk this year, the Step Up for Down Syndrome Walk, or the SUDS Walk in September, we're doing that differently this year too, in that we're doing a pre-event and a post-event. So we'll do an event in August, a movie night, Just Like Me, and then we'll bring in a national speaker in October during National Down Syndrome Awareness Month. So again, that's our major fundraiser. We've done a Dinner to Remember and other types of things.
My second question is, what is the date and location for this?
Okay, the golf outing itself is August 4th, which is the first Monday in August, and that's at Greystone Country Club, or Greystone Golf Course in Romeo. The walk is at Troy Woodside in Troy, Michigan on Rochester Road. And the movie night will also be at Troy Woodside. The host speaker in October, we haven't established a location for yet. That's still in the works. So,
Please tell us detail about the Step Up program. Who could join and be active?
Programs we have that people can be active in. We have a large array of programs. Obviously, we have Fourth Wall, which is a theater program that helps with auditory motor skills and other types of things. We have yoga classes. We have a bike camp coming up in August in Pontiac. We have Club 21. We have a holiday party and a summer party.
Cool.
There's just lots of things going on, and we're looking to add more. We'd like to put in reading programs. We'd like to put in other motor skill programs.
Ryan?
Awesome.
All right, thank you, Aaron. David, thank you. Any questions? Are volunteers welcome at these events, at this event? And if so, do you?
An organization like ours lives and breathes on its volunteers. Without
Okay.
volunteers, we can't do what we do. So we're always looking for volunteers, both for the events. We're looking for volunteers that want to help with committees and help with the actual planning and making these things happen. And we have a volunteer database. And so if someone out there in the community is looking for a way to give back, we'd love to get in touch with them and have them help us.
And finally, please share with us a success story.
Oh, wow. There's lots of success stories.
Can I name one?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, you sit and think about lots of these different things, and, I'm thinking back to a little over a year ago now when we did the Dinner to Remember, and seeing 3 of the children of the organization get up in front of a group of 100 and 150 people and talk about themselves and talk about their families. Or I'm thinking the golf outing last year when Elizabeth got up and read a poem to her mom in front of the whole outing crowd. Or I'm thinking, coming up in August, seeing the smile on the face of a child when they ride a bike for the first time. So every step is a little bit of a success. We just had it's just so many, so many different things. So yeah.
All right.
I have the last question.
Yeah.
Besides the walk event, what other activities are being planned for those attending this year's 2014 Step Up event?
The two primary things that I mentioned were the movie night, which will be like a movie premiere, and that is in August, the first week in August, the first Friday night in August, and then the national speaker coming in, Snow, in October, and we're still working on the details for that, but we don't have a date yet. So.
All right. Ryan, can you please do the closing?
Oh, okay. The question was, what do they do at Step Up? And the walk is both an awareness day and a fun day for the families, and that there will be games, activities, food vendors. The focus this year is health and wellness, so there'll be lots of information on individual and family health and wellness available at the walk. They actually then do an actual short walk, less than a half a mile. That's more ceremonial than anything else. But it's to give the families a chance to come together for a day and just enjoy the sunshine in the day and gain information and awareness and have fun. So.
Well,
Ryan, a question, please.
thank you, gentlemen.
Sure.
It has been great getting to know you, Paul, and learn about the Donaldson Guild and how it has an active support network for those with Down syndrome and their families and friends. We hope to educate the public with those with developmental challenges and the first people with abilities, and they all appreciate support and friendship and respect. I'm Ryan the Gray.
My name is David DiMichilo, and you are watching
my name is
ONTV. And please look forward to our episodes on YouTube.com. And my friend here is.
My name is Aaron Connie Castle. You have been watching on TV and CMN.
Please watching us on YouTube. Check us out on YouTube. We'll see you next time on Community Corner. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.